Ever wondered what plants you should never eat? Well, buckle up, because we're about to dive in. We're exploring the world of flora, but not the kind you'd find on your dinner plate. So, are you ready to discover the top 10 plants you should never eat? Let's get started. Kicking off our list at number 10, we have the enticing but deadly belladonna. This deceiving beauty is also known as deadly nightshade. It's a plant that can easily allure you with its dark, shiny berries. But don't let its beauty fool you. Every part of this plant, from its roots to its berries, is packed with toxins that can cause hallucinations, delirium, and in severe cases, even death. Now, let's move on to number 9, the oleander. It's a popular ornamental plant admired for its lovely flowers. However, beneath its charm lies a deadly secret. All parts of the oleander plant are highly toxic. Ingesting any part of it can lead to serious health issues such as irregular heart rate, digestive problems, and even coma. So remember, folks, beauty can be deceptive, especially when it comes to plants. Moving on to number 8, we have the water hemlock. Now don't be fooled by its innocent name, folks. The water hemlock is a treacherous plant, and every part of it is laced with a deadly poison. Even a small nibble can lead to violent convulsions and, in some cases, death. So if you come across this plant, it's best to keep your distance. Sliding into number 7, we've got the deadly nightshade. As the name suggests, this plant isn't one for a dinner salad. It's packed with harmful toxins that can cause hallucinations, delirium, and even heart problems. It's a beautiful plant with its deep purple flowers and shiny berries, but don't let its beauty fool you. So there you have it, folks, our number 8 and 7 plants that you can't eat. Makes you think twice about going for a stroll in the woods, doesn't it? Next up at number 6, we've got the infamous castor oil plant. This beauty is more than just a pretty face. Hidden in its glossy leaves and vibrant fruits is the toxic compound ricin, one of the most poisonous naturally occurring substances on Earth. Ingesting just a single seed can cause severe abdominal pain, vomiting, and even death in extreme cases. Quite ironic for a plant that shares its name with a type of oil we commonly use, isn't it? Now we glide on over to number 5, the deceptively dainty rosary pea. This petite plant is no less dangerous than its predecessor. It harbors a toxin called abrin, which is even more lethal than ricin. A tiny red seed from this plant can cause nausea, vomiting, and can be fatal if ingested. It's a bit like a secret agent in the plant world, small but deadly. Who knew such small plants could pack such a punch? And at number 4, we have the white snake root. Now don't let that innocent name fool you. This plant, my friends, may look harmless with its clusters of small white flowers, but it packs a deadly punch. Consuming even a small part of it can lead to what's called milk sickness, a condition that's just as unpleasant as it sounds. This was a real problem for early settlers, who often didn't realize their cows were feasting on this dangerous plant. Moving on to our next botanical offender, coming in at number 3, we have the notorious Jimson weed. This plant, with its trumpet-like white or purple blooms, may look like a garden gem, but don't be deceived. Every part of this plant, from the leaves to the seeds, is laced with toxins that can cause hallucinations or, in severe cases, even death. I bet you're starting to reconsider your love for nature, aren't you? And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, our top 2 deadliest plants. Sliding into the second spot is the notorious poison ivy. You've probably heard of this one before, haven't you? Known scientifically as Toxicodendron radicans, this plant doesn't need to be ingested to wreak havoc. Just a slight brush against your skin can lead to a nasty, itchy rash that can last for weeks. Oh, and do us a favor, don't even think about burning it. The smoke can cause severe lung irritation. Now that's one plant you don't want to cross paths with. But hold on to your hats, folks, because the number 1 spot goes to the manchineel tree. Deceptively ordinary looking, this tree, found in the Florida Everglades in the Caribbean, is laden with danger. Every part of this tree, from its shiny green leaves to its apple-like fruit, is packed with potent toxins. A single bite can cause severe burns and blistering, and standing under it during rain can cause skin blisters. The smoke from burning wood is so toxic that it can cause blindness. The manchineel tree truly lives up to its nickname as the Tree of Death. And there you have it, folks. The top 10 plants you should never eat. Remember, not all green is good. Well, that was a wild ride, wasn't it? We've journeyed through the world of flora, discovering 10 plants that may seem innocent but are far from it. Plants that can cause you harm, even if you just touch them. And let's not even talk about eating them. It's like a real-life horror movie. But instead of zombies or vampires, it's the plants in your backyard. We've learned about the deceptive allure of the deadly nightshade, the toxic charm of the oleander, and the nasty surprise that the innocent-looking poison ivy can bring. We've even touched upon the menacing threat of the suicide tree, a name that sends chills down the spine. It's a big, beautiful, but occasionally dangerous world out there. What seems harmless could turn out to be a silent, leafy killer. That's why it's important to stay informed, to know what's safe and what's not, especially when it comes to nature. Remember, knowledge is power. The more we know, the safer we are, and who knows, maybe this little adventure has sparked a new interest. Maybe you'll become the next great botanist or plant detective. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more fascinating facts, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Until next time, stay safe and stay curious.